Hello everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm also good. I'm very much good. I'm very much good is what actually nothing. Like I'm fine. Okay. So basically, students, today what we are going to do is we are going to study or we are going to learn a very important topic. Like very important topic in what sense, students? Let's say right now we are in eighth. Okay, so we'll be learning this topic right now, then this topic is going to be really important for our ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, even for Olympiads. So that's how the topic is going to be very important. Fine. So, but before starting with the session, student, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Arishi and I'm going to teach you about bonding today, like bonding in chemistry. So you guys must be thinking like that ma'am, we have studied about bonding. Not exactly studied. We know about bonding, that bonding is something like that when we connect with some person. Yeah, like for example, that person can be anyone, like maybe your friends, maybe your cousin, brother or sister, maybe your siblings, maybe your parents. Correct. So that's how we bond with them, because like we connect with them because they are the part of our life. Exactly. But just for an example, students, now today you're just traveling somewhere. Okay, and in on when you're traveling, actually you feel like that you need some water, and it's like that you can't actually bear that pain kind of thing, that you need water actually. Now let's say some auntie or some person is sitting beside you, and that's how they offer you water. So that's how you will be having that kind of soft corner, that okay, that person has exactly helped you. And now let's say at the same moment that person needs, let's say, some phone call. Yeah, that person is not able to make a phone call by using his or her phone, so that's how you're offering your phone to that person. That means you both have helped each other. Exactly. And that's going to be a kind of a creation of a new bond between two person. Exactly. So that means, students, can I say that we bond together or we bond with some person because we helped each other in that way, or we are actually fulfilling the needs of each other. Exactly, like that person has offered you water, that's how that person has fulfilled your need. And now you're offering your phone to that person, that's how you're fulfilling his or her need actually. Exactly, students. So the same way, students, bonding help the elements in actually in chemistry. How? So let's talk about that. Just a moment. uh, okay. Yeah. So let's start with that, students. So basically, like we'll be talking about bonding actually, correct? So as I've told you, bonding. So now actually, students, bonding in chemistry is because of electrons. That's what we need to understand. Now, I hope everyone has started that point, that we know that atoms are having three subatomic particle, or if I say atom, so atom is having three subatomic particle. And what are those three subatomic particles, students? We know that one is electron, one is actually proton, and one is actually neutron. Correct, students? Yeah. And we can remove and we can add electron. And because of that, bonding can actually create it. And that's how, students, we actually study about bonding in chemistry. So today, students, I'll be telling you about the ionic bonding. Ionic bonding. Now, in ionic bonding, students, what we are going to study here is that in this type of bonding, student, there is a complete transferring of electron. Like what? Complete transferring of electron takes place. How exactly? So you just have to remember the example which I have given you. Correct. Like for example, if I take the example of here, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. I hope everyone knows what is sodium chloride, huh? Without that, can you eat your food? Exactly not, because that is what? That is table salt, NaCl. Now, students, in this NaCl, how exactly sodium and chlorine is actually bonding together? So that's what we need to understand. So if I tell you sodium atomic number is 11, students. Atomic number is what? That is equals to number of electrons, but that is only the case of neutral atom. When your atom is neutral, that means it's not having any of the charge. So then the 11 is actually what? That is 11 electrons we are talking about. So if I do the electronic configuration, so that would be 2, 8, 1. So what I know is that, students, that sodium is having one extra electron. For example, like if you're right now in a class and if you have, let's say, 11 books, or let's say you're having 11 pages and you just need 10 and your friend needs one extra. So what you can do is you can give that one page to your friend actually. Yeah, correct, students. So sodium is actually having this one electron extra. So sodium can actually lose this electron. But here, if I take chlorine, so chlorine is 17. That means atomic number is 17. So its electron is also 17, students. So if I do electronic configuration, so that would be 287. Now, students, if chlorine wants to become stable, so chlorine needs to accept that one electron. Exactly, chlorine needs that one electron. So that's how, students, what exactly is going to happen here is that sodium is going to lose its one electron to chlorine. So when sodium is actually going to lose its electron, so it will convert into Na plus ion, and this electron is going to gain by chlorine, and that's how it will convert into chloride ion. So now here, students, we can see that chlorine needs that one electron and sodium is having that one extra electron. So somewhere can I say that sodium is helping chlorine to become stable, and by accepting that electron, chlorine is also helping sodium to become stable in nature. So because of that kind of helping nature, they both are going to bond together. So that's how, students, Na plus and Cl minus bonded and they results into NaCl. So that's what an ionic compound. So what is exactly ionic compound, students? That when a compound is getting formed with the help of ions, cations and anions, like if I ask you among these two, which one is cation? That's really good, students. So sodium ion is actually cation and chloride ion is what? So exactly, that is actually anion. So whenever the bond is getting created, student, because of the complete transferring of electron, because of the creation of cation and anion, such type of bonding is called as ionic bonding. So that means, student, in chemistry, elements help each other by transferring the electrons, and that's how we call that type of bonding as ionic bonding. Okay, I hope, students, you got an idea about ionic bonding. Very good. So now, students, we'll be talking about covalent bonding in our next session. Till that time, everyone, just study about ionic bonding, try to find out that how many ionic bondings you're having in your surroundings, and then we'll be continuing with covalent bonding in our next session. Okay. Thank you so much, students, for attending my session, and we'll be meeting in next meeting. Okay. So till then, take care. Bye.